Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tamra judge apologizes for controversial autism reveal. Ray OC's Tamra judge recently revealed that she is on the spectrum. While it was a diagnosis that made her emotional to share, it quickly turned into a reveal gone wrong. Fans are livid, and now the housewife is speaking out. Read on to find out what happened. The situation all started when Tamra made an appearance on her 2Ts in a podcast with Teddy Mellencamp. It was during one of their many episodes that she revealed that she was on the spectrum. She said that she found it out during a therapy session. Based on the timing of her reveal, considering it was amidst all of the drama she's currently involved in, Judge was instantly criticized. Most believe that she is using her diagnosis to garner compassion. Others are convinced that Tamra is using it for a potential RHOC storyline to get her to 20 seasons. After all of the backlash from her autism discussion, she quickly returned to the podcast and issued an apology to the world. At the end of the day, I feel really horrible. I feel beat down, Judge shared. I wasn't trying to insult or minimize or get sympathy or any of that, so I apologize. Tamra is the first housewife to announce that she's on the spectrum. However, she's not the only person in the Bravo universe that has the same diagnosis. Former RHOSLC star Angie Harrington revealed that her son Hart has autism back in 2023. Taking care of him, as well as being there for her other children, was the reason for her show departure. RHONI housewife Jacqueline Lorita also announced that one of her sons has autism. She shared his diagnosis back in 2012. She has gone on to take a backseat from Bravo, and now co-owns an organization devoted to advocating for parents of kids who are on the spectrum. Tamra might have thought that she did the right thing by apologizing. After all, her reveal did garner a ton of backlash, and this was a way to address it. However, it might have made the situation even worse. Most RHOC fans don't believe that the reality TV star actually meant it when she said sorry for the situation. In a Reddit thread, fans dragged the housewife for her lackluster apology. Here are a few of the comments. She gets worse with every word that spews from her lying mouth. She sounds so fake and disingenuous. It sounded like she was being forced to apologize. Tamra Judge, a well-known face from the Real Housewives of Orange County, found herself in hot water after a recent revelation about her family that struck a nerve with her fans and the autism community. The usually bold and unapologetic reality star issued a heartfelt apology following the backlash, shedding light on a misunderstood and deeply personal moment that spiraled into controversy. The reveal that sparked outrage. It all began during an episode of her podcast, where Tamra opened up about her family's struggles in a candid conversation with her co-host. As part of the discussion, she mentioned that her granddaughter, Ava, had recently been diagnosed with autism. At first, it seemed like a genuine moment of vulnerability. Tamra wanted to express her experience, the fears her family was facing, and the ways they were adapting to life after the diagnosis. However, what Tamra likely didn't anticipate was the public's reaction. Many listeners, including parents of children with autism, accused her of using her granddaughter's diagnosis as a storyline to stir drama or gain sympathy. The backlash was swift and harsh, with social media buzzing with critical comments about the way she handled such a sensitive topic. One particularly scathing critique accused Tamra of exploitative behavior, claiming that she was not showing enough respect for her granddaughter's privacy. "Autism isn't a plot twist in your reality show," one commenter wrote. "It's real life for families who deal with the struggles daily." A misstep in presentation. For someone like Tamra, who is no stranger to controversy, the incident was both shocking and overwhelming. As a woman who has built her career on being open, honest, and often brash, Tamra was taken aback by the level of negativity that followed her well-intentioned reveal. Many fans expressed disappointment, claiming she had crossed a line by revealing such personal information about her granddaughter without considering the long-term consequences. Although she had hoped to shine a light on autism and encourage more people to share their stories, the execution seemed to have fallen short. Instead of engaging the community in a conversation about autism awareness, her comments felt tone-deaf to many listeners. The situation quickly escalated, with autism advocates, fans, and even some former Real Housewives castmates weighing in on the issue. People felt that Tamra's revelation was less about autism awareness and more about sensationalism. Tamra's public apology. Facing a mounting wave of criticism, Tamra knew she couldn't remain silent. After days of reflection, she decided to address the backlash head-on and take responsibility for her actions. In a lengthy Instagram post, accompanied by a picture of her granddaughter playing in the park, Tamra poured her heart out. Her apology was a stark contrast to the Tamra Judge that viewers were used to. This time, there was no bravado or defensiveness. Instead, she seemed genuinely remorseful for the way her comments had been received. "I want to start by saying how deeply sorry I am for any hurt or offense I caused by speaking out about my granddaughter's autism diagnosis," Tamra wrote. "My intention was never to exploit Ava or use her diagnosis for attention. This is a very personal and emotional time for my family, and I didn't handle it the right way. I should have been more mindful of how sharing such sensitive information could affect others, especially families who are living this reality every day." Tamra continued by explaining that when she learned about her granddaughter's diagnosis, she felt an overwhelming need to connect with others who might be going through the same thing. She admitted that in her rush to share, she hadn't fully considered the impact of revealing something so personal on a public platform like her podcast. "I realize now that I didn't have the right to tell Ava's story. That is her story to tell one day when she's ready," Tamra confessed. "It wasn't fair for me to share this without thinking of the bigger picture, and I'm truly sorry for that." Learning and moving forward. Tamra's apology did not go unnoticed. Many fans appreciated her taking ownership of the situation, acknowledging that it's not easy to admit mistakes, especially in such a public forum. "I can tell this comes from a sincere place," one fan commented on her Instagram post. "It's a learning experience, and I'm glad you're addressing it." In the same breath, however, others were still critical, questioning whether the apology was too little, too late. Some even accused Tamra of only apologizing because of the backlash, not because she truly understood the gravity of the situation. "Apologies are great, but how will you ensure this doesn't happen again?" one critic wrote. To Tamra's credit, she didn't shy away from these criticisms either. In a follow-up video posted on her Instagram stories, she addressed the comments and explained that she was working to educate herself more about autism and the importance of responsible advocacy. "I've reached out to several autism organizations to learn how I can be an ally and use my platform in a way that actually helps," Tamra explained in the video. "I know I can do better, and I'm committed to doing just that." She also vowed to keep her granddaughter's privacy intact moving forward, stating that Ava's journey would remain within the family unless she, one day, decided to share her story publicly. A wake-up call for public figures. The incident served as a reminder that reality TV stars, despite their tendency to share every detail of their lives, must also consider the ethics and boundaries of what they reveal, especially when it involves other people's lives. Tamra's situation wasn't the first time a reality star has faced backlash for sharing too much, and it certainly won't be the last. But the outcry surrounding her granddaughter's autism diagnosis highlighted just how delicate and personal certain topics can be, especially when they intersect with real-world struggles that so many people face. Tamra's apology, though met with mixed reactions, was a step toward accountability. It showed that even in the world of reality TV, where drama often takes precedence over discretion, there is still room for growth and reflection. As she works to repair the damage done and refocus her platform on more thoughtful advocacy, Tamra's journey forward will likely serve as a blueprint for other public figures, reminding them that not every story is theirs to tell.